Christmas is the time of giving, joy, and charity. In order to celebrate this holiday season, please take the time to think about families in need. For those of you who may not know what it's like, here's a story from someone who does.
When I was in high school, a teenager, my parents got divorced, and it was hard. Us kids were always used to having a lot of presents underneath the tree when Mom and Dad were together, but this was our first Christmas without Dad, so things were tough, and my mother had to kind of go for help from different agencies at Christmas time. And I can't imagine as a mother how she felt, because she never had to ask for help, so it is a very humbling thing when you have to ask for help. And Mom did. She reached out to an agency that adopted our family at Christmas time, and I'll never forget how I felt as a kid sitting in the living room when those people came in our doors and they just had bags upon bags upon bags of things for us. And it just made our Christmas much better. Overwhelming, and tears, because my mother sat there on the couch with her hands in her face, and it was very humbling. As a kid, you were so excited because you didn't know what you were going to get. And when they just kept bringing in more and more and more, it's like it didn't stop. I think it was a better Christmas then than we ever had before with Dad, because they just kept bringing more and more and more. From me and my mother's bottom of my heart, thank you so much for giving from your hearts. Everything comes around full circle, and the reason why I went through that as a kid was because someday I was going to be able to give back. And when I worked for an organization, had the opportunity one year to adopt a family, and my boss, specifically because he knew my story, he let me be the one to actually go and deliver the gifts to the family. And I can't tell you how it made me feel to put the smiles on someone else's face. I felt extremely grateful for being the one that was able to give back to those families, because I know exactly how they felt.
Well, we do more than just service people during Christmas time, but this is the biggest time during the year. We service, people come in, they sign up. The money that we raise through our red kettles, that is what makes Christmas possible for all these families. All the money that is raised or donated, it will stay in Bake County. If you even designate it specific, like if you give $1,000 and you say, I want it to be given to children for their clothes or toys or whatever, it will be given that way. If someone just gives a general donation, yes, it does stay in Bay County. Well, you get the benefit of giving. A lot of it, the reason people give to the Salvation Army is because they have a compassion. They have this drive to improve someone else's life. And the satisfaction of changing someone's life that's the benefit of people who give to the Salvation Army. Well, for myself, it's that I have a saying that I put out there: we are changing lives one person at a time. Because someone comes into our doors with struggling and how to make ends meet, choosing, do we take care of our kids or do we take care of the utilities, or where does it come from, or do I gotta give up something? But we try to make those ends meet for them, because a lot of people come into our building are middle class working people, where they have jobs, but yet their expenses are outweighing their income. So we try to ease the burden, I guess it is.
And what does the phrase, the gift of giving, mean to you?
The gift of giving, it comes down to, again, like I said earlier, compassion. Compassion of changing someone's life, or giving someone a better tomorrow today.
Thank you.
We need your help. In order to help out needy families this Christmas, click on the link below to donate to Salvation Army. Thank you.